Welcome to this month's edition of The Dish, and today you might notice that we are in a different environment. We're actually at a Petsmart store, which is out on about 178th and Maple Street. We're here with the manager, who is Marty Wawerka, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about Petsmart and why we're here. Marty, thanks for talking to us today. Petsmart's do an amazing job of helping local shelters and rescues. Explain maybe a little bit about the philosophy of Petsmart and what they're trying to do.
Well, Petsmart they don't sell dogs or cats. So we have space inside each one of our stores for adoptions. And right now we got the Humane Society's cats all showcased here behind us. And, we can hold up about 12 cats or so, or maybe a little more in each store. And so we work with the Humane Society and the other rescue groups to find homes.
So we have ability for 12 here. There are 5 Petsmarts. So if you say even 10 per Petsmart, that's 50 cats that you guys get out of the shelter at any given time, and then we just reload as you adopt. Tell me a little bit about how that makes you feel about working here and what you're doing.
Oh, I mean, saving lives, is really one of the things that makes you feel like you're really giving back to the community. I mean, it's just not a normal retail, job, I guess. You do something special, you save lives, and it feels good that you're giving back. And when you see the little kid with the smile on their face when they get to take home a new pet, it does make you feel good.
Now, we've got a Petsmart Adoption Weekend in November. They're quarterly, right? They're one per quarter that we have like a national adoption weekend.
Correct.
Big push to get as many animals out as possible nationwide. And that would be in all of the Petsmart locations in town.
Correct. This weekend is our National Adoption Weekend. So each store is participating in it. We'll have the Humane Society cats in all the Omaha locations, plus other rescue groups that'll be coming in. And it's a huge event. I know we'll adopt over 100 pets in the Omaha area this weekend, so it's a pretty fun event as well.
So now we've got cats here that are here all the time. We also bring you guys critters, right?
Oh yeah, we had a hedgehog that we had last week.
Oh, nice.
That ended up getting adopted, but we have hamsters, gerbils, birds, every once in a while a lizard and something like that, so we do adopt out a wide variety of critters.
So if people are looking for a pet and they come in here, they should know that this isn't a pet store per se, that you are actually helping out the rescues and the shelters in town.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it. I think Petsmart Charities is the largest adoption network in the entire country. So it's a philosophy that Petsmart's started since the beginning, and it just feels good to do it.
So now Petsmart Charities, they're the ones that award, so they award us money when you guys adopt out pets. So you kind of do double duty. You not only get the animals out of the shelter, you get them adopted, but then also you guys pay us when we reach a certain level of animals, right?
Oh, that's most definitely. So the adoption's one goodwill piece of it, but each adoption that we do at the store level counts towards an adoption grant, and Petsmart Charities gives money back to the rescue groups on whoever adopted those pets. So, yeah.
I want to mention this weekend too that there are going to be rescue groups throughout the metro area at all the different 5 Petsmarts, and they're going to have dogs as well.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah, we'll have dogs here, I know, Saturday and Sunday from 12 to 4. Most of the other stores all will have different groups as well, so it'll be a pretty fun event.
So we've got dogs and or cats and critters that are here all the time, because you guys can house those. Dogs you don't really have kennels for, but people bring those in. And so whenever you see a dog that's available for adoption at a PetSmart store, it is a rescue animal, correct?
Oh yeah, there's nothing's bred to be sold at the PetSmart store. So really it's all about finding homes for those dogs or cats that been turned away one way or another.
Now, once people adopt here, you guys help provide some of the, the surpluses or the materials that people need in order to make their adoption a successful one, correct?
Yeah. So another key benefit is, right, you adopt a pet, and then you're going to get a coupon booklet too. So you get a free bag of food, and we walk you through the whole journey of what you might need for this pet. But we have coupons. I think it's like $250 worth of coupons to make it a little easier when you take that cat home.
So when people adopt here, they will be getting an animal. They get the perks of that as well. But then also we're able to benefit from that. Can you explain a little bit about how PetSmart gives back monetarily?
It's through the grant process. So I know the Humane Society is going through a bunch of changes at the shelter, and each year and each quarter there is a grant processes that the Humane Society can write for spay and neuter programs that PetSmart charities will donate back.
Nice.
And all that's funded really through is the pin pads at the registers. And then each adoption that happens through the stores, once they hit their next tier level, PetSmart charity writes a check out to, that rescue group and the Nebraska Humane Society. So
the more we can adopt out, the more we get back.
Exactly.
Perfect. That sounds great. So you guys are located on Evans Plaza, so you're on the far Maple side, but we've got PetSmarts throughout the city too. There's one on Sorensen, there's one by Nebraska Furniture Mart, there's one by Shadow Lake, there's one by Oakview. So we've got all of these different areas that people can go. So not to say, but if you don't want to drive to the shelter, you may be able to find a cat or a critter in your area.
Most definitely. The Nebraska Humane Society's website has all the pets that are listed at the each PetSmart store, so you can check out that and find out if that cat's available by calling the store, and we're able to get that cat adopted to you.
So it's interesting that you mentioned that, because I forgot to say that too, which is that it's such a staple. It's something that's been going on for so long that there is actually a section on our website called Cats at PetSmart. And critters, the critters, if you look at them, you'll see the PetSmart logo and it will tell you which PetSmart it's located at. But there's Cats at PetSmart too, and that's a specific area on the website that you can go to that basically just has cats at the different PetSmarts.
Right.
So you guys do a really amazing job for us. We're so pleased that you are a corporate partner and also a local partner too, because you guys have done some stuff at our shelter as well, coming in and helping us with some adoption events.
We have fun at those events. I mean, I can tell you, the Walk for the Animals, the Coffee with Joe, I mean, we love to be a partner. Gets us out of the store and out seeing, all those pets that need homes as well, but hopefully finding homes for those pets. So we thank you for including us in those events.
Oh my gosh, well thank you so much for being such a great partner. We're going to see if we can't get all these kitties out and then load you up for the weekend so that you've got cats and critters and you're ready to go for the PetSmart National Adoption Weekend. But Marty, thanks so much. Is there anything else you want to say about PetSmart or about rescues or shelters or adopting or anything like that before I conclude this?
Just come out and see us this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, National Adoption Weekend at any PetSmart store, and let's find homes.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And yeah, this has been a great time. And now we're going to go shopping and find some fun stuff here at PetSmart. So thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right.
I love to run, but I can't walk a straight line. It's because of my brain. It's been damaged. My previous owner left me unconscious. I still don't know what I did to make her so angry that night. Amazing people found me and gently nursed me back to health. They gave me my second chance. I once overheard a child ask if I'd walk straight again when I got to heaven. Maybe, but right now, I'm enjoying my little piece of heaven on earth.
KPAO Community Television, handmade in Omaha since 2013.
With winter coming, we have to think about our dogs and our cats and how to keep them warm. A thin-coated dog obviously doesn't have the extra layers to keep them warm with their fur, so a coat may be a really great deal for them. We have sweaters, and sweaters are nice because they go around their body better, so they'll keep the underside of them warm as well. We have sweaters that are very stylish for the season, but again, it covers their middle section there a little bit too. If you have a dog that doesn't like things going over their head necessarily, you can do something with Velcro. So it just has the pieces that go around the neck and Velcros, and just goes around the belly and Velcros. It doesn't keep them as dry underneath as a sweater would do, but it does keep them warmer. Dogs that like the Nordic breeds that have a lot of fur, they probably don't need a coat. They've already got a double coat to keep them warm, and they're bred to be out in the snow and the elements, and they love it. However, their feet can still have trouble. They make different kinds of boots. These ones are disposable ones. They're good for a couple wearings. Just slides over their paw. They're rubbery, so they have good traction to them. They also make other boots that are made of fleece, and some are made of a little heavier material as well. This has a little pad on the bottom to help them from sliding. Has Velcro at the top to tighten it around the ankle and the leg. But dogs usually have to get used to these because they're not used to having that texture under their feet. But if you do it slow and work with them, it does help. The thing we want to protect them against, their paws against in the wintertime is from the ice melt that goes down so we don't slip and fall. There's pet safe ice melt, which is great. It doesn't hurt their feet. If they lick it, it doesn't ingest in them. It doesn't hurt them that way. It they also have the other ice melt that goes down that we put on the sidewalks, the calcium chloride type, that is, it is toxic to dogs. And if they would lick it, it would hurt them. If it burns their feet as well. So we want to protect their feet. With some dogs, we might need to put something on if their feet start to crack. This is stuff that's very safe. You can put it on them several times a day, depending on what you need. And usually they're pretty good about not licking it off, and it's pretty good about not hurting your surfaces if you have it on them in the house. But those are always fun things to do too. Excuse me, blankets are a good thing, especially for the older guys. You know, young dogs, old dogs, their circulatory systems aren't working as well yet, so they need to have the warmth in sweaters and in blankets. Most dogs like blankets quite a bit. This one is nice because it's got the waterproof on the outside, so if you had it on the ground, they wouldn't be getting wet, but it's nice and soft and fuzzy on the inside, which dogs like. And it's a good snuggly. If you if you want to be out in the winter with your dog, which for most dogs is a really fun time for them. They love to play in the snow, but we need to be smart and go, okay, it's really getting cold out there, it's time to come in. Don't just let them decide when it's time to come in because they don't know. But they can easily get their ears, their noses, their paws with frostbite. And that's a bad deal. That's a trip to the vet to get that taken care of. And it doesn't make outside quite as much fun then. But those are some fun, easy ways to do for your dog and keep your dog safe in the winter and still be able to have lots of fun with them.
I love to run, but I can't walk a straight line. It's because of my brain. It's been damaged. My previous owner left me unconscious. I still don't know what I did to make her so angry that night. Amazing people found me and gently nursed me back to health. They gave me my second chance. I once overheard a child ask if I'd walk straight again when I got to heaven. Maybe, but right now, I'm enjoying my little piece of heaven on earth.
KPAO Community Television, handmade in Omaha since 2013.
So that's this segment. We're coming to you from Petsmart, which is a wonderful collaborator with all shelters and rescues in the area. Remember, if you see a dog, a cat, or a critter at Petsmart, it's from a rescue or a shelter. So as you adopt from Petsmart, you're also helping the rescues and shelters. And then Petsmart does too, by offering monetary rewards for all animals adopted out. We love our Petsmarts, all 5 of them in town, and you can go there anytime and find an animal to adopt. For The Dish and the Nebraska Humane Society, I'm Pam Weiss.